Hi guys, welcome back. So Ireland get their squad out for their summer games. We've got Japan, we've got USA, some good games. James Ryan is the captain, so that's really good practice for him. Maybe that is something he will take on from Johnny Sexton at some point. And talking of Sexton, he's rested, Healy's rested, Earls is rested. So a bit like England, resting a few of their big names. Those guys have got nothing to prove. They know exactly what they get from them. They're a bit older as well, and maybe they could do with the rest. So I think that's about right. 11 uncapped players, 8 on the British and Irish Lions tour. Porter's obviously injured, so that kind of counts. So plenty of new faces here, but not too many. I think it's a good mix. I do like it. And I'm going to put out my 15 that I think should start against Japan. So here it is. Here's my 15. I'm going to go through them, and I'd like you guys to tell me who you'd replace with who, or who you'd keep and why, and also some other names in that squad that have taken your eye. So in that front row, I've got a bit of a balance. I've got the experience of Kilcoyne, but then plenty of youth there as well. Kelleher and O'Toole, so really trying to develop that tight head position with O'Toole. He's only 22 years old, but he's 120 kilos. He's a big guy already. You could bring Herring in there into hooker role, but I just want to see Kelleher have a go. And indeed, it does look like Kelleher is the backup hooker as he's over with the Lions training in Jersey, so they can actually do some contested scrums and things like that. But maybe he is the number 2. It would make sense. That is something I'd suggested was the case, and it looks like it is. In the second row, fantastic. I think we can get to see Baird and Ryan together. That's great. Maybe a bit harsh on Deland, but they're the 2 I want to see in there. Japan are going to be crazy fast, so we need a seriously quick pack to keep up with them. So I think Baird and Ryan, very athletic. And talking of athletic, look at the back row. I'm putting Coombs straight in at 8, the slightly bigger guy. Caelan Doris at 6. And then Van der Fleer, a bit of experience at 7. Plus, they're incredibly quick over the ground. And with the likes of Baird and Kelleher, I think he could definitely go toe-to-toe speed-wise with the Japanese and maybe even overpower them. We'll see. But it's young, it's exciting. I want to see it play. Backline, gone for some youngsters at 9 and 10. Well, Casey's certainly a youngster. Carberry's a youngster in terms of Ireland caps. He should have had a lot more by now, but he's fit, he's playing. Give him the keys, let's see what he can do, and then maybe Harry Byrne on the bench to see what happens. And it makes sense that Sexton's not there as it clears the way for these guys. It just wouldn't make any Sexton there taking up a spot, to be honest. In the centres, I know McCluskey's only, well, he's 28, he's not a youngster anymore, but he's a massive guy, 6'4", 17 and a half odd stone. He's been very patient because there's been so many guys like Aki and Henshaw taking up his spot in the centres, for example. Now is his time. Huge guy, put Ringrose outside him. It's a great balance, I think, in the midfield. That's going to worry Japan and the USA. And on the wings, I'd give a youngster Daly, Shane Daly, a go. Not Tom Daly, Shane Daly there in the back 3. Lama on the other wing. And keep rolling Stockdale at 15. He's getting used to that now with Ulster. Let's see what he can do again on an international stage. Plenty of other guys you could have started in there as well. But I like this team. I think they could do really well. And 2 wins out of 2 should be their goal. And they are capable of doing it. But that Japan game should be absolutely great. So who would you pick and why? Who's the young talent you're looking out for? Pop your comments below. And as always, your comments are absolutely amazing. I read all of them. Get stuck in there. It's a real safe place to comment. I read every comment. I don't have to police it that much at all. It really is a fantastic place to be. If you want to like and subscribe, go for it. But get stuck into those comments, and I'd love to hear what you think. And I'll catch you next time.